GreedFall was a story-based RPG. After character creation, we were greeted by this guy, who said we'll set sail with the tide, although we've got to find our cousin first because he's gone missing, and we also have to do his job for him by saying goodbye to the ambassadors of the 2 neighbouring nations. Oh, and also our mother, but on the way to see her we get ambushed by... Kurt is our master of arms, and he insists on giving us a quick combat tutorial before we actually go and say goodbye to our mother.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood.
Mother is clearly very ill with a plague they call the Manticore. However, she is very happy that we're going to find a cure, even if it will be too late for her. But she gave us this weird thing, and then said goodbye to us forever.
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
So we put the talisman thing in our pocket, we got a cool hat on, and we can go meet up with Kurt.
Kurt? It's done.
Kurt, of course, gives us no time to grieve and instead just asks for our help dealing with a supplier for his band of mercenaries.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
The first person on our list of visits is the ambassador of Toleme. We begin to suspect that the Toleme is based on the Spanish Inquisition because of their outfits and the fact that this guy says they're guided by their faith. This suspicion is immediately confirmed when he asks us to hunt down heretics.
A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. Arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
So that's more shit on our to-do list. Luckily the merchant that Kurt wanted us to talk to is right round this corner.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it. I'm only obeying orders.
You're demanding a second payment.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
We get the choice to try and charm, bribe, or threaten the merchant.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sade, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, saying this affair should be handled with extreme discretion. So I seriously doubt that you'll be wanting to drag us in front of a judge.
Unfortunately,
That
charming
would
doesn't seem to
stir up
work.
the muck.
So, we're not giving him our money, so naturally, we threaten him.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I've no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back what's ours, or we'll take it.
Then run around the back of the shop where he's already got some buddies to help him, but we beat the shit out of him and then take it.
Stop! I beg of you!
He seems to have grown wiser all of a sudden.
So it's off to tell the coin guard that we got their
You were finally
supplies.
able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt. The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
You were correct. It's fact.
So that's more stuff on our to-do list, but first things first, the closest objective to us is the Bridge Alliance, so let's go speak to their ambassador. I bet he'll want us to do something too.
Lord de Sade. A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
Well, I think we can all agree anyone willing to address us as
Lord de Sade
gets their request bumped right up to the top of the to-do list. Anyway, let's go find the charlatan.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
It's false. No way. Not this time.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
It worked last time, let's try the old run around the back of the shop and see what's their technique. These pages are covered in a small, almost illegible handwriting. Experiment results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist, and was certainly very knowledgeable. Okay, so that makes him seem legit. That's the charlatan's potion. Letter from Innkeeper Servant. The weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs specifically asked not to clean it during his stay. The old fool must not want us accidentally breaking his vials or something, so leave him in this filth. The customer is always right. Okay. It's weird that he's collected that letter and has it here when it's clearly not for him, but, you know, game logic, whatever, makes sense. Useful information for the quest. Oh look, bad guys.
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us, to prove that there is no risk?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right!
And like that, he's gone.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern.
Apparently those people to the left of us are an angry mob, just so you know.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street? The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Now, let's not bother actually arresting him. Let's just go and warp over to the Bridge Alliance and tell them that he's there. I guess they can do what they want.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
And that's the charlatan dealt with. We still need to figure out a way to smuggle the stuff for the Coin Guard, and of course find our cousin. So I guess the best lead is the ship captain, but I think we'll save him for part 2.